Welcome to Good Times with Alex and Ryan. I'm Ryan Sprague. Hey, if you can, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, because we are on fire here and loving it. And you can find me at Ryan W. Sprague. Alex?
You can find me on Twitter at Vandollar15. I almost forgot what my social media was.
You can also find him on YouTube.
Yeah, Alex Vanover on YouTube.
Just go to our page at Good Times with Alex and Ryan, and he's down below in the description.
Hanging out with all the descriptions and the unsavory characters on the dark web.
All right, Alex. So this segment, we're going to be talking about the merch shop.
Hey, the new merch shop.
Yes. So I am very surprised at what happened with the merch shop. Yes, I am. So he sends me a text. Alex sends me a text and he says, Ryan, I would really like a hoodie and a shirt. I thought, you know what? That's pretty cool. How about instead we set up a merch shop?
Go tell your mama she gotta buy it all.
Send joy to the world. My merch has come.
I wasn't too sold on it either. I was like, wait a second. I just want to buy something with our logo on it, not sell it, because we barely have 10 followers on Twitter.
Dude, we don't have T-shirt Express. It's not like you can't go over to the Pony Village Mall and grab a T-shirt.
That was my go-to. That was my go-to birthday item for anyone I was friends with.
Really?
I would
Will you
find
put a
out.
big face of you and give it a shirt to
No.
your friends.
No, if you liked something specifically, I would just have a shirt made, personalized for you. But back then, T-shirt Express, like, it wasn't silk screening or anything like really nice. They just had those like fabric bubble letters that would be ironed on. Just crap.
Hey,
And then you wash it twice and they just start fading.
it was still pretty cool. I mean, back when we were going to school, the schools would get. We had a rivalry, North Bend, Coos Bay, and the schools would all get these shirts. They would be like insulting each other. They had to put a stop to it eventually, like after we left. But it got pretty brutal.
The best part about Coos Bay was the girls. Half the girls I dated were from Marshville.
Were they?
Yeah, because you go to school with the girls you're going to the high school with. You've known them since, junior high and grade school. They're like your sister at that point. So, yeah. So when you meet another girl at youth group or wherever you would go, you'd be like, oh, who is this? I've never seen this type of a girl before. Oh my gosh, they make them like this? Oh wow. I was just sold immediately.
No, it's true. That he speaks the truth. So we got these. I go, hey, well, I'm kind of interested on starting up a merch shop. Let's check it out. And he's like, really? How much is that going to cost? I check it out.
If it costs more than zero, I'm not doing it.
Exactly. Because if it costs money, like maybe eventually we'll get a studio, but Alex has got his toys. I got my son running around in the back, but
you got your beautiful mirror behind you.
I did upgrade my camera. It's no longer the little webcam on there, so
it is better. Your video quality is way better than mine. Mine sucks.
But this was a gift from my parents back in like 2011, so
hey,
it works. I found
Thanks,
it.
Mom and Dad.
Thanks, Mom and Dad.
Thank you.
Okay, so I check it out. I'm like, this ain't too bad. Oh, this is pretty easy. Oh, I don't have to have like 10,000 subscribers to do it. I set it up. Alex is like, oh, dude, I'm going to get one. Dude, I got someone else getting one. I'm like, what is happening? Like, because I was expecting nothing for like a year maybe or longer. Because on YouTube, if you want merch to be featured on your page, you have to have 10,000 subscribers. So I'm like, obviously, it takes a lot to make some money with this. So Alex is out there, selling the hottest merch in the game because it is. I mean, this stuff, we're very proud of this, by the way, because it was designed.
The logo's fantastic.
Yeah. So I mean, it is a great deal. It's a good artwork done by a famous artist, and we're very proud of it. From our high school. So
Yeah, no, it's really good. When I realized that it cost nothing to start up the merch shop, I just immediately started trying to sell it like you sell candy bars when you're a little kid, like trying to raise money for a bike from the Boy Scouts or something. I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
I was like, let's just go all in. I'm doing this because
Dude.
first of all, how exciting is it that you and I are actually going to get a paycheck from this right now? If we wanted to, if we wanted to take the money out, we would have money from
Yeah.
this. It's unbelievable.
That's pretty cool.
No,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
and no, when we thank our fans and everybody that got one, and it's really it's surprising, and it's in a great way. Yeah. So
Thank you, Andy. Andy Post, by the way, bought a hoodie.
At Andy Post 2, right?
Yeah, and Andy Post.
I don't know who this is, but it looks like he's from our town.
He's from Coos Bay. He was my he's a good friend of mine, and he was my boss at the Pizza Coop. And he's a really good guy. And he actually, if you ever need to buy a car, go see him at Honda World in Coos Bay. He won't steer you wrong. I'm serious. I'm not doing an ad for him. He would give you a good deal.
Yeah, that's awesome. No, because it's just because we're appreciative of it.
Yeah, Andy's the man.
So yeah, I'm gonna be getting some stuff. Alex has got some stuff on the way. I'm pretty excited.
My hoodie is like bright orange and it's got our logo on it. And I'm still like, I'm losing weight, but I'm still bigger. So I'm gonna look like a big old thing of orange juice running down the street. I'm gonna look like a big pitcher of ice cold orange juice with our logo. Your head, Ryan, is gonna be right by my heart. I'm gonna carry you with me always.
Oh, that's so sweet, Alex.
I know. Hey, Mike's dad said he's gonna buy a shirt too.
That's cool. That is
cool. Mike, hey, big shout out to Bill Richardson because Mike has told me that Bill is our number one fan.
Is he?
Yes, he actually subscribed. He subscribed. He listened to the Tiger King episode yesterday and loved it.
Really?
In his favorite episode, he wanted Mike to tell us his favorite episode is the paintball episode.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Your guts.
Because Bill is the star of that episode. Because
pretty much.
We paintballed his house. And
well,
then
you did. I
did.
I had no idea what was going on. He was looking at me to see if I would give a clue, and I'm like, I'm sorry, dude. I don't know what's happening.
I paintballed his house, and then the next day I went over to his house for dinner. And then he made me. He got it out of me. He made.
Yeah, because I was there when he did.
Oh yeah.
It was.
No, and like one of the famous line from that podcast is, "I can't believe that I paintballed the house that fed me like 5 nights a week." Talk about the ultimate stupid idiot prank to pull of all people. Why would you do that? It's so dumb. So hey, what'd you do today? Did you work today?
Yeah, man. I didn't work today. Yeah, man.
Didn't work today?
I didn't. No, I didn't.
And that explains why your hair was like so ridiculous before we started filming. You look like you were in a Backstreet Boys video before we started filming. Your hair was just all over the place. Like you had one of those big fans on you.
I need to get it styled,
I know.
Mohawk or whatever I need.
Dude,
whatever.
You don't age, man. You are one of those rare people that don't age. You don't. You're gonna look like Owen Wilson till the day you die. You're gonna be a wedding crasher till the day you're dead. Like, you got it going on, man. Own it.
Couple of dumb kids running around.
We're really not that young.
I know. He's all couple kids. And he's like, Baba Ganoush, we're really not that young. That movie is hilarious. We saw that movie togetger.
I remember seeing it, but I don't remember who, what circumstances.
We went to Anna Schur's house after that movie. I absolutely saw that movie with you.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, we went out to go swimming at have a barbecue after that. It was like the matinee on Sunday or something. It was a really good day. I have a really good memory, by the way.
Apparently, because you keep reminding me of things. I'm like, I don't remember. Hey,
yes.
Okay, it's clicking. Okay.
I'm like Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory. I have an eidetic memory. Just remember everything, like a camera. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Like a
Did
Rolodex.
yeah, like your camera. It sounds like Chewbacca.
No, that was a camera going through it. Back in the day when you actually had to buy film and like flash bulbs and stuff instead of just digital. The first time I saw a digital camera, Ryan, I was like, oh yeah, that's a big ticket item. That's gonna really, stay.
Well,
Flash forward.
dude, when they first came out, they were horrible. It was
They're
like
so expensive,
pixelated. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, why would anyone want this? It's poor, and people just they ate it up, and I'm like looking at it like, this quality is
Ryan, do you remember when the digital cameras came out and like when they first came out, you would have this gigantic book of how to operate it, and like you'd have to plug it into your computer
yes,
and go through like 100 steps.
It wouldn't work
awful.
half the time.
Yeah, it was truly awful.
Now we're doing podcasts remotely.
Yeah, I know you're in Washington, I'm in Oregon. Like, this is crazy. I haven't physically seen you in probably 8 years.
I think it'd be longer than that, man. I was at least 2011 when that's
like 9 years, maybe.
It's a while. Yeah.
High school, two full high school, 4 years, and then 1 year of JC. So it's been about 9 years. How many sleeps is that, Ryan? 365 sleeps.
Sleeps.
Like Simple Jack. How many sleeps?
I don't know.
How many sleeps till I get to see my friend again?
What are we talking
Instead
about?
of days, you just say sleeps. Have you not seen Tropic Thunder?
Oh shoot, dude! I try to forget that movie.
Oh, that movie's
I think
great.
I went in a bit, and I'm like, this is horrible. I can't watch this anymore.
No, Robert Downey Jr. should have gotten an Academy Award for that role. I'm the dude playing the other dude disguised as another dude. And Tom Cruise is in that movie.
I didn't find it funny. I found it.
What the heck?
Oh, it was too gory, gross, and just like the humor wasn't funny for me. It was just
Jack Black was like all over the place in that movie. He was like, they were trying to detox him from drugs, so they tied him to a tree, so he wouldn't like hurt himself or other people, because he was in the middle of like drug paradise, like heroin, like where whatever they make heroin from, he's in the middle of the product and he's losing his mind.
Hey guys, anybody got some bug spray? Don't ignore me.
It's actually real. He was sweating more in that field than I was tonight at dinner when I put sriracha on my chicken. I had sweat beads. I touched my head. I felt like I had ran. I don't know why I put so much sriracha on stuff. I do it every time, Ryan. I'm not going to put this much sriracha on, and I do it. I'm almost dying every time.
I like sriracha, but
so do I.
But if I put too much on, I do exactly what you did. Just
it kills me.
Yeah,
Ryan, I do it every time. It's like I put my hand on the stove. It's hot. It's gonna burn my hand, but I just keep doing it because I am an idiot. That's probably enough sriracha. No, I'll put the whole freaking bottle on it and then just die later because I'm the whitest person ever. It's horrible. It's a curse, man. About the merch store, though, I was. What we need to do, man, we need to get another logo. We need to get like a quote or something from the show, like something like that you say or something I say, and maybe put it on a different piece of shirt or a sweater or something. Because the one logo is amazing, but maybe we can have a hand slapping somebody, like you're about to get slapped. So because that stupid thing I said that one podcast where you're like, you have 10 years left to live. What would you do differently? And I was like, I would probably slap more people. I'm going to be dead anyway.
Hey, well, you hit some good points in the beginning, and then it just went.
I know.
But at least it wasn't like mine. My wife looking at me like with intent eye, and then I'm like, I totally don't say anything about family or my wife. And I look at the video as I'm editing it. I'm like, oh.
The first thing you said, Ryan, was like. I was like, Ryan, if you had 10 years left to live and you knew it, what would you do? And you're like, well, I think the first thing I'd do is I'd diversify my portfolio, first of all. I'd probably stop getting oil changes on my rig.
Yes.
I'm going to be dead soon, so the mileage doesn't really matter. I also would like to be super famous. And because being famous is cool, I'd like to try that on. And I'd also like to have lots and lots more of money. And I'd like to have a lot of artificial relationships.
So that goes past the 10-year thing.
Oh, okay.
That's like what I would want to do. And actually, you were making fun of me, but there's a little bit of truth to that. Because what I would love to do is be mega rich and nobody know I'm rich, so I can do whatever I want.
Oh yeah, that would be the best thing. I want to have get out of trouble money. I want to have so much money that I could do something just like Robert Blake, like Beretta, or like OJ, or like I want to have that kind of money to where I do something like really bad and it's like, just pay the man. I'm not dealing with this. Give him one of those bags of money in the corner by the other crap in the room and get him out of here. We're not going to court. We're going to the bank. We're going to pay this man. We're ending it.
Oh man, I was reading a story. The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, I saw that. That's one of the best movies I've ever seen. I love that movie.
Well, I read the book, and one of it, like some guy stole money, and so they were beating the crap out of him, and the cops come. The Wolf of Wall Street and some other guys were beating the crap out of this guy. The cops came. And he's like, "Oh, guys, thanks for coming," because they were called because this guy stole, but they were beating him up. He's like, "Oh, thanks for coming. Here's $5,000 each," and then they help beat up the guy.
It's like the movie Casino, where Sharon Stone is like trying to get into her house, and Robert De Niro, her husband, doesn't want her in because she wants to get in to get the safe, and she pays the Vegas police money to let her in illegally to grab this safe so she can go down to the bank and get all the coins and the gold reserve. Have you seen that movie, Casino?
I haven't seen it.
It's just like that. She pays the cops to get her into her house illegally so she can go get more money, and they're like, "Oh, hey, thanks for the $5,000 or whatever." That's crazy, man. Just handing people money, you got to get away with anything. That's the dream, Ryan. I think that's the dream.
I wouldn't be getting in trouble because I don't believe in it, but yeah,
I don't believe in trouble.
I don't believe in getting in trouble. Yeah.
You know what the Bible says about trouble, right? You know what the Bible says?
What's it say?
It's against it.
Oh man, I shouldn't have gone to seminary for 8 years. You just blew my mind right there.
It's all. Hey, Ryan, you know what the Bible says about lying, right?
What's that?
It's against it.
Thanks.
Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I've read a few books on like rich people and all that, and just how they can get away with stuff. Just money.
I know. Hey, you know how you're saying that? So WWE, the wrestling company, was just deemed essential by the state of Florida.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it kind of interesting that they had just made a large campaign donation for Donald Trump, and all of a sudden the next week they're deemed essential?
Okay.
Is that related? I don't know. Maybe.
Well, I don't know if it's Trump, but I think Florida itself is kind of a haven for rich people. So if they
stupid people.
Well, if they want anything done, like rich people, if they want their freedom, they just get it done. It does. Like here's an example. Elon Musk. If you know Elon Musk, right?
Yeah. I read a story about him yesterday, actually, about how he eats. It was trending. Like, Elon Musk eats this way. Maybe you would have more success if you ate like him.
They have clickbait like that all over. Like, this is what the 7 traits leader Jeff Bezos does.
Exactly.
And some of them are total lies. Like, Jeff Bezos does the dishes. And he has a great relationship with his wife. A year later, he's divorced because he was cheating on her with some other girl, a host somewhere.
Jeff Bezos has actually made X amount of dollars more than he would have made from this pandemic because everybody's shopping through Amazon right now because nobody wants to leave their house, which I don't blame them. I don't want to leave my house. I'm not. Listen, we don't have insurance packages through this podcast, Ryan. I'm not going to the doctor based on how many clicks we get from this because I don't have a lot of faith in it, bud. So I'm staying right here with all my He-Men and G.I. Joes. We're going to ride this sucker out.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. So what was I getting at? Oh, yeah.
No,
rich people getting away. Yeah, it's just the way it is. Oh, I was talking about Elon Musk and before. Yeah. So he's setting up this thing, tunnels where you can go under L.A. So he's setting up all these tunnels. Well, there's one place that they wouldn't allow him to go.
Where?
I'll give you one guess.
Okay.
What area it was in L.A.
Like Compton?
Okay.
Like South Central?
No. What are we talking about? We're talking about affluence.
Okay. The Kardashians' house.
Well, Beverly Hills area. He's not allowed to go under that zip code.
Okay.
Why?
All right.
Why that zip code? Because they have all the influence. They just do whatever they want. Which, whatever. I'm just saying, like, it's not really law isn't equal for everybody.
I mean, what? So what are the tunnels for? What was he going to do with those tunnels?
Well, the tunnels are for like making your cars go travel really fast in a tunnel.
So he wants to have the human equivalent with tunnels as the old bank things where you put the plastic.
That's exactly.
You put your deposit in it and you put it through the tube.
That's exactly
what he wants to do.
That's exactly what he's doing
That's
now.
Ryan. That's how my mom would get me to run errands with her when I was a kid. It's like, all right, are we gonna get a snack? That's priority number 1, and priority number 2. Can I put the tube in the ATM machine and watch it go up the tube?
So you must have been at U.S. Bank.
U.S. Bank, right by the bowling alley.
Yeah.
No, I totally remember that. That was fun.
Yeah.
I thought that was great. Human tunnels like that. That I think. Would the doors on the tunnels, like that you ride in, the little things, would they have the little sliding down thing?
I think all it is like it puts your car on like a trolley,
okay.
And it takes it and puts it down into the tunnel, and it shoots it off wherever it wants to go, wherever you want to go. So
this would because traffic's so bad down there, right? Is that what he's getting at?
Yeah. Well, no, he's just making a lot of money. I mean, long term, that's gonna be huge.
What the hell? Like what? Oh, how long did you ride to work today? Well, got in my car, drove into the big plastic ATM tube, got sunk into the ground. We had to be rerouted around Beverly Hills, though. You know, those rich bastards wouldn't let us go underneath their house. Anyway, the commute took about 10, 15 minutes, and it was a good ride. You know, I was running out of air because I was underground in a tube, and I don't know, it was all right. You know, Elon Musk. Great guy.
I mean, long term it'll good, but not like ultra long term because we're probably gonna have flying vehicles where you just hop in and punch in where we go.
Like the absent-minded professor. We have Disney Plus, so I watched that movie from the 1950s, and he creates.
Is that like the Nutty Professor?
It's a little different. The absent-minded professor. This guy is a professor at a college. He accidentally invents something like a substance called. It looks like rubber, but it's flubber.
Okay, yeah.
And it bounces and stuff. Well, he put it in his car engine, his Model T, and then he could fly.
Yeah. Okay, I remember that.
So he's flying around in this Model T. But I was watching this movie and I'm like picking it apart as a 36-year-old man now because when I was a young kid, I loved it.
Basketball players like.
Yeah, they're bouncing up and down. My question was. I know that it makes things bounce, but how the hell does that have any correlation to a car flying? Like you put it in the engine because it's not hitting the ground and bouncing up, right? Perpetual motion is what they're trying to get me to buy into. What the hell does that have to do with the car flying? He's turning the wheel and it's moving and stuff.
You gotta let it be. Maybe he put like little like fans underneath that you can't see, huh?
Oh, come on. He invented this in an accident. It blew up. And then they tried to remake Flubber with Robin Williams in 1999.
A classic story.
Sorry, first time flyer.
And that movie was kind of a bomb, Ryan. And that was kind of right. Back in the day, you could put Robin Williams in anything. You could have him star alongside a mop, which they did. Mrs. Doubtfire. On the cover, he's holding a mop. And the movie
he was good in that one.
Yeah, that movie made $300 million. Robin Williams was on the cover with a mop as his co-star. $300 million. They're like, we can't even get Joey Lawrence from Blossom. Let's just get his little brother, Matthew, that no one's ever heard of. And then we'll get Matilda before she was Matilda. Just put them all in the movie.
Man, he was good. He was good.
Robin Williams. I remember, Ryan, where I was when Robin Williams passed away. I was in Seattle in a hotel room. We were gonna go see a Mariners game, and on the in Seattle, this hotel room, you had like 9 channels. On every channel was saying that Robin Williams had been found, passed away, and it was awful. It ruined my weekend because he was one of those stars that seemed so relatable, and he was just so flawed as a human being. But I'm serious. He was real.
Yeah.
He was a real human being, and that's probably why he was so good. He was great. He was so funny. Hey, I know you want to end this segment really quick and get to the next one.
What, can you read my mind or what?
Yeah, I can see your body language.
Well,
no, Ryan, you look
I don't want to cut him off.
Ryan, you look like when we're doing the radio show. You look like the radio station owner when he's like, we haven't got enough commercial breaks. He's kind of like, I can see him through the glass. He's like, go to commercial, you idiot. Anyway,
this doesn't pay for itself.
Yeah, I know. You got to run the brakes, man. Your stupid jokes you keep trying to say don't pay for the station. All right, Ryan, end the show. Do it.
All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you either Wednesday or Sunday when you tune in, because you are going to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to know right when we sign in and release that video. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Check out the merch shop if you already haven't, because it's the bomb. And also, we'll see you later.
See you later, guys.